What it's called Denoson. Ngomere Bosho.
And let you come in and check your Facebook. No offense.
More to life than just, staying with a man.
You
can travel the world and you don't have to report to anyone.
One thing, the girls that I love on my Instagram are the single girls who are traveling.
On that question. Because people ask us a lot.
But ndakaoneka kudhara
go to Sharron back for final video. I asked in the previous video. Question is looks like you don't want to.
I'm not in that I'm not in the introduction and it is in better introduction.
And then aura and image.
Few moments later.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Sharron and
my name is Wendy.
My name is Akon. And
I'm a painter.
Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to a video. If you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be doing a sort of like a sister tag or question and answer, because we asked you guys in the previous video, right? Could you please send in your questions so that we can answer them in the last video that she's going to do before I come back. So that's what we're back here with. Unfortunately, in the previous video, people didn't ask questions, so she had to go onto her Instagram to ask people.
We were not clear.
Even when you asked on Instagram, you were also not clear who's answering the questions. Okay. So let's just get into the questions. We're going to answer. Some of them I feel like they were a bit repetitive. So we're going to summarize a bunch of them, but it's probably maybe 4 or 5 questions which were phrased differently. So anyway, let's get into the video. If you're new, please make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you share and then you watch the ad.
Leave a comment.
Yes, please. So let's get into the video. Anyway, we've got our drinks. I've got my red wine.
I have raspberry. And lots of ice. I wanted to buy you 16.59, but I was too lazy. Plus, and
you imagine doing the Maxwell way.
Wow. First question: where did you buy those skirts?
Okay, I'll answer this one. And then I know there are so many questions that you're going to have to answer. So I feel like this one I can answer. Yeah. We got the skirts from the Fix, and we bought them via our personal shop. I know Noreen, whom we sing her praises about all the time. But anyway, your contact will be in the description box.
Yeah, okay. Let's do next really basic and no question. I just love your content and your vibe. I'm not sure who's this was for.
I think it was yours.
Anyway, Sinead, this is probably was like one of the most common ones. How was it growing up together as sisters?
You can answer that one.
Honestly, can we table this one?
Yeah. Okay.
This one. And then next, apanda kusiba questions zvakangofanana.
All right.
If you thought about having your own channel doing cooking and lifestyle, I've got a channel that I already do cooking that I last posted 2 years ago. Not at the moment, because YouTube is a lot of work and I already have like a full calendar. Usually, I have so much going on, so not right now. And
also, vlogs take time to edit.
Yeah. So and I feel like it's a passion thing. If you're not passionate about it,
it's not going to make sense.
It's not going to make sense. And then, who's the oldest?
I am.
By how many years? Because that's also in there.
3 years.
Okay.
How do you feel about that question? Because people ask us a lot. It's okay.
I don't feel we're in it. It's just what it is. If anything, it's a compliment.
Yeah.
Then, how do you stay motivated and avoid burnout?
Me, usually I think of my kids. Like they need to be taken care of comfortably. So for me, when I create content, I know that there's a source of income that's coming. So I need to work. Even with like the thrift business, I just know that there are keys to be taken care of. So I try to focus on that. But when people want to not, okay, like before I took this break, when you all feel out, I'm tired now. You just have to go to the basics, guys. Exercise, pray, and zone out. I think
for me, I think, how do I avoid burnout? Self-care. Me, I'll take
the facials.
Me, I'll go for a facial. Me, I'll go for a massage. Me, I'll buy myself clothes. I don't even have to announce to anyone.
Hey guys, this one is a show per shame.
I will buy those clothes because I feel like,
what else are you going to do?
I'm don't even myself.
You don't even drink.
Yeah, I don't drink.
And then I know my weekends, I need a strong budget for my weekends.
Yeah,
like we have the market coming up.
I feel like when people look at us, I look like I'm the one for 5%.
That's what on the energy. I need drinks to energize me.
Anyway, I do not have a question, but Nongo Bika. So Pandoya Harare Chai so Udai for Jango. Thank you. This was from
Nongo Bika cannot.
Hands Munongo Bika. Oh, sweet.
Thank you.
Hands Mungo reading.
Okay.
Anyway, next I think done. You guys are so close. This is the same one. Who's older? Do you guys ever fight?
We used to. No. I think it's more like when there's a disagreement, you know what address with Papa, and it's not even that deep.
Yeah.
Because the intentions are very pure.
Yeah.
So when was the last time we fought? Maybe in Zimbabwe. That was a bad one.
I think that was the last one.
That was the
From
last
then
one.
we've established boundaries.
Yeah.
Do you know? And I also think with him, and do you guys ever fight? Like we're saying, like intentions. I think the thing that we have challenges with, like in general, is establishing intention in a moon. So once you know what this person is for me, a disagreement is just that, a disagreement. It doesn't.
So you will need to address it. Okay, we have to go get Ezra. I'm coming.
What's something that you have never told your sister but would like to share now? I've never told her. I don't want to tell her in front of the camera.
But that's an interesting question.
Yeah, we'll talk about it one day. Next one. And is it? What does it take to start a hustle like yours?
I'll start with, I feel like mine I just started, guys. Again, it's to motivation. You need something to do. So what it takes is, I think, planning. Like my thing, it is a system. You walk on the water, you shoot, you run sponsored ads, you have a collection point. So you need a system. So it takes that to know what is it that you need, where's the gap, what do you need to fulfill, and consistency as well. I think that's what it takes.
Okay.
Cool, let me go. My poor biscuits share.
Hey, okay. For me, hustle. First of all, I hate the word hustle.
Business, let's say business.
Because I feel like it's reductive. You are reducing my work.
Hustle sounds like Google buttons.
Hey, no, you're caring. Yeah. This is the business. And I don't want to say small business. We don't say small business.
We say
anymore. Business. Yes. Anyway, for me, I think it was just right place, right time. If it's about the content, I taught it first to market.
Yes,
I feel like
one of the first
people to do food content, as far as I know.
There were others, but in the diaspora. Not they were not locally doing it. The level of consistency that I was doing at the time. Also, I think they just introduced reels.
Yeah.
So even if they were creators in Zimbabwe, they were not focusing on video content.
Yeah. And then with catering, I think I started doing classes. Like, my story is too long for this video, but I started doing classes, and then one of my OG clients for the classes went, when I get married, you're gonna come. And 2 years later, she calls me, says, I'm getting married in August, can you please come and cater for my daughter? That was last year. That's when I did my first event. So I just say, you know what, first, right place, right time. Be good to people, because you never know who they're open door for you. There are people who have called me into meetings but oh, you were nice to me, so I think right place, right time. Let's just leave it at that.
And on that, I feel like a lot of business in Zimbabwe, they struggle. Guys, be kind to people, talk to people nicely. You get into a store and you are treated with this attitude, or even if it's online, just be kind. Talk to people nicely.
Ndakazi munizvokutaura baba vakuru vadoto nibata kafutika vakabata zvoda ndifunti intimidate. I'm like, I know you can't fire that to me.
Where were you?
So I'm pulling up what remit pa chicken at pipe, right? So ndoda kufamba kunondopinda mu remit. Ndova ndasvika, then vane security vakarivesa mota yavo into the ATM. Then the lady says, security guard. Vandatofamba kachida kufura, because ndasara zvokurwa neso. Ndoda kufura zvikanzi tenderai uko. Ndakasaka mubva mati ndabva ndabaka mari kenyu kaminake kupa. Zvikanzi ndomuteme basa kwedu zvozvo zverafu zveshe. What gives you jurisdictions yokuudza pekufamba napo? Ndakatoti inani ndoti kama ndakati ndabva mari yenyu here. I said jokingly. Then the lady's like, ndomuteme basa kwedu. Ndova ndafamba. Then I think the guy, the man that she was with, wechikuru, ndova avati amino zvavakanditaura nditi. So he's coming up so he can look at me and say something to me, I don't know. Saka ndakazvinzwa zvona nditaura. Saka ndacheuka. Ndova vati ndichindi ndikati mune zvekutaura here. Vangoramba amino zvavakamamba. Ndanditori ready for a fight. I thought I was late. Ndova ndapinda mood and by the time I got on kuungana mukona ndakasopfura nepavati ndakavamira kuti kana ine zvekutaura.
Yes, an opportunity.
I was not having it yesterday. But anyway,
I'm just showing makanetsa nemunhu chicken slice with this girl.
Miskana yoto chukwadika kana kazwa namavideo anga ndiregerero. That was the day.
It was a bad day.
It was a bad day. But I hadn't read.
Anyway, yeah. Let's move on to the questions.
Anyway, Anzi, did you do cooking? Did you go to cooking school in the Ibvunzwa Stereki? If yes, in the cookie, Bika, no, I'm completely self-taught. And now sure when but it's same thing as well. What are your education qualifications? Your English is good. I am going to answer this because the next one I can say, did you get professional training formally? What? No same thing. And then English, I went to use it. I did my undergrad in public admin, masters in public admin. So my time. And then do you get time to this, like going on vacation or weekend getaway?
Yes.
Yes, guys.
And how do you plan for it?
Anzi, how do you save for those? Even I'm big on saving.
Wendy is really good at saving. If I want to save money that I don't want to touch, I give it to Wendy.
I think saving is my thing.
So for vacations, we didn't do those a lot, but this year we've been intentional. So we have, God willing, we have one more coming up. So we try like maybe 3 months before the trip. Checking accommodations, but accommodations, we sort of know what we need. But yeah, it takes a lot of planning.
And you know what? To be honest, like money is not just there for you to
splurge.
Yeah, it's such a sacrifice, but I feel like it's important for. And then what did you wear during pregnancy?
You can go on our Instagram.
What did you wear during pregnancy?
And I'm not happy with my outfits when I was
I was slaying.
No, especially with Eza. Even I
feel like with Aka it was slaying even more.
I feel like with Mosa it was slaying.
Oh,
yeah.
I think that.
But I need not my best week. I have nothing to say.
Anyway, Anzi, how are you both able to make a career out of a passion, assuming it's not what you studied for? Zimbabwe to achukwa deposit atindoshukuti tofunga kuti tine ma9 to 5.
Tofunga kuti will be headhunted.
I think that's just it.
Also, I think our mom. Name any country our mother was there.
First one to get there.
And I know she's in her 60s, but she makes money than all of us.
I think her work ethic for me is something that I always admire. And because she doesn't get tired, you never. I'm not doing it. But growing up, that was not a thing. So I think that work ethic. But I also worry, my ability to keep working, because especially these days, Nesuru saying we did lunches. Mungoni maribs balanje.
Not just from lunchbox one.
Ore to say address.
Asakapera.
Akasamika from my town.
Okay.
Then today, first thing in the morning, after all of that, then I went for a lesson. I did a double lesson.
Yesterday.
Got home late. This morning, 8 o'clock, Nanapa Budoma was in the event in the process of the month. Then Sky Energy East Bank. Then went home Vanageza. Vanenda kwa chiropractor. Vanasanga na mama. Vanantra my chefing dish. It's 3. This is the time. But anyway, point is, I am busy.
And we're still working.
There's still more to do. Anyway, question how are you able to Zimbabwe and are you and Sharron blood sisters? Yes. How do you guys manage to keep a healthy relationship with each other?
Like I said, communication.
Yeah.
And you're not happy with it. As just through and through, days, it's just that we communicate better.
Plus, I feel like
we don't even know.
Yeah. Anzi, can I please have the address here? Beef Dumile.
Just enter Dumile
on Google Maps.
It will direct you. Because we're good director, but just know it's side lane. Is it Gomo?
Nut Farm, yeah.
Nut Farm, opposite Nut Farm.
Yeah, that
side.
Yeah. And then I want to start my content creation for my small business. Any tips?
Content creation for your small business. I would say, guys, quality is a thing nowadays. So invest in maybe a good phone. You don't need to buy lights, you don't need mics. Yeah. Just make sure you position your things correctly. Yeah. And then try to do video content because it captures people's attention. You go post a picture or bika and then you give us a whole recipe. People don't like to read.
People don't like to read, yeah.
People don't like to read. Hi, Riley.
Wow.
What's up?
How are you? Are you ready to go see Aka? Mom,
um,
where did you do your hair? It's cute. And also, what is the name of your long hair piece? I think this is like a Peruvian or something that I read for like 7 years. It was just sitting. I've got a hairdresser.
Malik, can you close the door, please? This one. Because I feel like it's going to distract.
Are you twins?
No, we're not.
How do you show them love more? Was the answer, do you ever fight? And then the other part was, how do you show them love more?
How do you show me love? I don't know how to answer that one, guys.
How old is my Aka? I am 30 years old.
I'm proud.
And then, right. Now, once this is the sister tiger, it's just mine, it's for everyone. Then, what would you say made your bond stronger? Because some siblings aren't as supportive.
Bond strong. I think just growing up, I think that's how we were raised. There was never, you know how some people are raised because you can do something on your own. For what it was always, there's Wendy, there's Sharron, and there's Wellington.
Shared struggle.
Yes. So I think it just happened as we grew up. There was a phase in our lives where we were not very close.
I think it was age, because you know what? Your needs is a 21-year-old and my needs is an 18-year-old. And your interests are different. I don't think it's deeper than that for me and personally. And then okay, I'm trying not to get into the questions that are too long so that I don't make this boring for other people, right? This one says share about your fertility journey. Can I do a video on that at a later stage?
Please do, because I think that it will help a lot of people. It will help a lot of people because I think there's a lack of knowledge around that topic. Also, it's a very sensitive topic, but it's something that you can either work around or you can get help for or accept.
Yeah.
So I think it will have to be a separate video.
We can do a separate video. My next video for this Ningirikina channel will be that one.
And I think I would appreciate that.
Okay. Anzi, how do you remain motivated to push your hustle? Hustle. And then, what time do you normally wake up? In I think, let's say, because in the morning church.
The move of 8 o'clock. Yeah. Then because right now schools are open, so normally it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah. And then, what else? You mentioned that you did your master's at UZ. I did a master's in public admin at UZ. Then, let's see what else is new. One of my questions for alright. Next. Sometimes you dress alike. You know what's this?
Grow up.
And then, can you share your essay runner contacts? They seem to be quite reliable. Okay, so disclaimer. Noreen is slow. She is good, and for me, I don't even have to choose anything. Not Noreen tingira mose. And don't choose a job. I said no one has any invoice. I don't have to explain myself. So that's what I love about Noreen. And because we've been dealing with Noreen for so long, she now knows what we like and whatever. She'll send me a list. A link to Crocs in a sale. It's not she sent me a link to in a shop for ways. So because we've been dealing with her for so long.
Did you want to wear shorts?
Crop piece, I'm from shorts.
Wear shorts, we're going to see Aka.
So because we've been dealing with her for so long.
Blue shorts, a jean. Sorry, Wendy.
It's okay. I think that's it for me, Kuti.
Also, she has her days. When she gets overwhelmed, communication is very...
And I understand. Because I have messages from last year that I not replied. So I understand Noreen very well.
She's busy. Yeah. Also, but she will get to you. If you can, just call directly. Yeah. And she has also had good days. I could not just show what...
And one thing about Noreen, like personalized service.
Exactly. This is mine. And she'll send you receipts. Yeah. She charges... And even not charge a percentage. 25%. Of your
this one is an interesting one. Do your husbands get along? Like hang out together without you two? Well, they work together, so
they work together. And you know, we were coming from shops. For one phone, and I didn't pick up, and then I returned your call. Just do some phone because we were listening to something else and speak to my shops. Like, but no, I'm phone. I just smiled. I didn't respond.
Even TK is never asked. He says, you don't have friends. You know, I have friends. Shouldn't count your friends. Can I 5? No, I'm bearing it. Sharron is not your friend. Then I went there and said, you know what? No, she's my friend. Anyway, Panima foot my husband. How do they feel?
How do they feel? Wow, but they get along, so they get it as well. Plus, like baba.
Yeah,
it's more like friendships.
For me, I feel like my life, I'm so independent to a level that I don't have to explain
why you're talking to this person.
Like my life is my life. I'm married, yeah. But that was a deep piece. Your
relationship is not like that.
Yeah, that we don't do that.
Yeah, to run my friends.
Yeah, to run life. Yeah. Next one. How did you start your catering business, and how do you build your clientele? I just started, and I feel like a year in this business, I'm still a baby. I'm still learning so much. Every job you learn so much. And I'm just gonna better answer these questions because someone else asked, with Janine, how do you manage dealing with people, or like what? How are you finding the business?
Exactly.
And what? You have been to the jobs.
We spoke about it yesterday. Yeah. So, growing up, we used to host events. And we would have caterers at home. People would come and cook. So now we are on the other end. We are service providers. Yeah. You sort of realize that no, people don't treat people really the same.
Yeah, some people are
just look at you as like, oh, you're here to cook. So do what you're here for. Then there are also people who are extremely nice. Yeah. So we are learning that at the end of the day, Ibasa guys.
Ibasa, to name my friendships.
And I feel like as people,
as Zimbabweans tinekamweka kugredana.
People are classist.
People are so classist. Ukauya nemota yakadai so, ukauya nemota yakadai so, unotitwa different.
And I hate that.
I really hate it. And I don't know who taught us that because it's such a stupid thing to do. Anyway, who is more mature?
I am.
Oh, dear. Anyway, how does it feel having a sister?
It's nice.
It's really nice.
Guys, my friendship say one and I'm squad.
It's not like, you know what, if you don't care, it's okay. She will always be here, so yeah.
But it's also nice to have friends. Friends, we love you.
In case. And do you have any advice about being patient and getting married late? I don't have advice about getting married late. I think for both of us, that was not our experience. And then being patient, still, I'm not sure how to answer that.
In and out say, it sounds very cliche, but as we grow older, you realize that nothing happens by coincidence.
Yeah.
You're waiting for your season. And if that season comes, praise God. If it doesn't, go on with your life, guys. Marriage is nice because, like we say, it's like a friendship. It's like having someone you stay with. Yeah. But also, there's more to life than just staying with a man. You can travel the world and you don't have to report to anyone.
One thing, the girls that I love on my Instagram are the single girls who are traveling things together.
It's also nice.
That's the kind of content that I love. I enjoy. I
know it's something that you're yearning for. You know how much you go. Yeah, there's more to life.
Yeah. Anyway, how do you resolve any differences? Communication. Did you make any chance?
No. I know that's your question.
No. No, guys. Are you open to collaborating with another kitchen? I've done collabos before. I've done one with Susie. We did a live years ago, and then I did one with Kunta last week. So yeah, obviously. And then tell us more about your chiropractor visit. Was it too painful? Also, please plug me on the chiropractor you visit. Let me just go into detail because I'm going to do a video on this. Chiropractor. Teacher is address yake apa ningekina. Sitani address. His surgery is the first one that comes up when I search from my location. So address iripo Google. We'll give you the name. You can Google it. Number one. Number two. The thing with chiropractor, this has been my experience. It's painful because the way they do it, say your muscle is got not cervical, they do apparently it's called dry needling or something like needle tono. So they put a tono in here to try and resolve that knot in your muscle. So it's a very painful process, and you don't do it kawan. I've done one. Today I went for a follow-up. I'm going again on Monday until they resolve whatever is causing my knee to hurt. So it's very painful, but it's absolutely worth it. Especially for this part of my neck. Either I would put deep it or I would drink paracetamol. I did one session. We did again the needles today, but then I didn't that day.
People could know him.
Anyway. Saka, she's sprinkler. Saka, chiropractor. I think I've got questions around that. I got one day. Give it a try. We'll put his link, the address, because I like the guy. He's good. It's $20 short for if you're on medical. I'm on CMAS. If it's cash, it's $40. So $40 for my follow-up visits, and then $50 initial visit. Cash. And then, if you could eat the same dish all your life, what would you do?
Right now, I think she's for me.
Really?
For
me, I kind of do eat the same thing. Rice, meat, beef, and coleslaw. I eat that almost every day. Yeah, it's my. You know, people eat sadza, need beef, need a veg.
All the time, it's just you don't like
for me, yeah, that's it. Then next, when did you realize that you had a passion for cooking?
When?
Maybe 3-4 years ago. I've always liked cooking. I've always been the better cook. But passion in cooking I so deep is like maybe 3-4 years ago. Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I'm a lousy cook, guys.
What is your favorite thing about your sister?
My favorite thing about you.
I'm waiting to hear this one because I don't know it.
I think that she's kind.
Enemy?
Yes, you're kind. there's this wall that you put up. But once people get to know you, I think there's a lot of kindness. And you like to give people grace. Like I'll say, hey, auntie, I just so. Or ningeja so. Like Nizuru, we're going on about Auntie Narote and what guys, my plugging at So it's that kindness.
Yes.
And knowing good, like I said, they are never weird intentions.
Yeah.
In action. There are people who are vile out there.
Alright. In now, my favorite thing about you is your patience and like willingness to show up.
Oh yes.
I know I will say this, I will never have to go through anything by myself. Never. So that's for me, that's my favorite thing. Reliability. You're not Andina, but it is well.
It's okay. What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? I'm a hustler. I sell that table.
In a relationship, what do you bring on the table? I bring nothing to the table. I'm a hustler. I actually sell that table.
You like it. You've shaded it a couple of times. And
Sekuri is back.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's our plumber. And I've been looking for him. But he moved out. Guys, I saw my plumber and I've been looking for him for days. Anyway,
Anzi, do you have any other siblings other than Sharron? We've got Wellington.
we've got Wellington.
He's our older brother. He doesn't live in the country, that's why you don't see him. But we love him.
Also very private. I feel like even with these socials, I don't know more share, but anyway.
Guys, how do you guys handle motherhood so well? I'm a young mom of 2 kids who are almost the same age, just like Aka and Cooper, and I'm failing to adjust.
That's a tough face to be.
I'm sorry.
It's a tough face to be. Because me, I used to be scared. You know, when I gave birth to Ezra, I used to be scared. Me plaki pounding walk to walk off paper. Hey, but now I look forward to the weekends with them. Because number one, number two, I don't have to be a superhero. The house can be filthy, guys. I don't have to clean it. No one is going to come in and inspect my house.
Yeah.
But one thing about me, if I get enough rest, I know that everything will be in place. So my focus will always be prioritize the kids. Everything else, so make sure the kids are fed, they're bathed, they're okay. When they take naps or when they sleep, you know, that's when you do the other stuff. Also help.
For me, I think I have adequate help. And shout out to TK, guys.
TK is a hands-on dad.
Because for us it's more like divide and conquer. Either I'm focusing on Cooper, TK is focusing on Aka, or either way, which usually it's me.
Guys, the motor is distracting. Can you go to your room, right?
It's like either Ana Cooper or not Ana Aka. That helps. That really helps.
It really helps. And I think also one thing I appreciate about my kids is they sleep early. So 7:30 they'll be sleeping. So like now auntie's not around for the weekend. So I know when they sleep at 7:30, that's when I do the dishes, cleaning, and I even clean so that when we wake up the next morning, we're just going for our morning walks and I don't have to clean. I just have to feed. At this point I feel like it's getting more chaotic.
Yeah. What products do you use on your face?
Personally, I've realized that I don't need too much for my skin. I just need to do the basics. Maybe once in a while, going extra now. So for me, the plumber is fixing. I think we can sign out and then we'll carry this on in a different way.
Few moments later.
Anyway, hi guys. So the last time we were recording this video, which was earlier on today, we got distracted by the plumber, by the kids. Like this one wanted to come to breastfeed. So we were still answering your questions. We thought about cutting the video short so that we can do a separate video, but we decided that, you know what, we're going to finish what we started. So then what's your question? And then I was answering the question about my skin.
Yes.
What do you use for your skin?
Yeah.
Personally, I'm moisturize using Aqueous cream.
Aqueous cream was on.
Yeah, Johnson's and Johnson's. That one, that baby. And then when washing it, I just go in with my Nivea face wash and then my even in tone, what do you call it, toner.
Yeah.
And then that one. And then serum as well. But serum is unnecessary. And sunscreen. This one thing I'm very serious about.
Okay.
So
for me,
that's just it.
You don't buy any ammo.
Yes.
I don't feel like it's worth talking about it. My skin is not that great.
But you're working on it. People want to know anyway.
Okay, so I bath with Nivea face wash, the blue one, almost every day. And then on days when I don't use that, I use CeraVe, this acylic acid.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I tone with Neutrogena, the orange one, blackhead fighting what acylic acid. Then I just started using the ordinary niamicide.
But
I don't know, I can't tell.
I'll start with
I think I've been using it for 3-4 weeks now. I'm okay. It's so I'm happy.
But your skin is doing well. I don't know if it's the facial or
it's doing better. And then I moisturize in moisturizer, Neutrogena Hydro Boost, and then Nivea Q10 face day moisturizer. I use both of them because my skin is very dry. Then Nivea sunscreen. Then my Nero, I wash with Nivea, the basic one. Then there's either depending on my mood, there's a Hydro Boost because it's a SPF, so I can use it night and day. And then Aqueous cream +5. You don't want to do too much.
Yeah, you don't want to do too much because I just feel like this is it's okay. Yeah.
It's not so scrub boy here and there, but
you don't want, because I feel like the skin does a lot on its own.
Oh yeah.
You just need to aid it a little bit.
And when you're doing too much, you're actually taking away from it. Like
yes.
The scrubbing and the what.
You're removing. Apparently, there are layers of stuff that you're supposed. Yes, we don't know this.
We are not professionals in terms of skin.
Though I know one thing I know that I would say is if you're having skincare problems that are serious,
see a doctor.
See a doctor. Not saying there's anything wrong with people who have businesses in the skincare, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it. But the thing is, skin innocent, number one. So someone might do a skin analysis on you, but sometimes what you need is your skin to get tested and to see what is it that you're allergic to, that you're reacting to. So go see a doctor before you try
50,000 products and all that. I always just go see a doctor.
There's always a trend to
go see a doctor. Then
a dermatologist by Dr. Wendy.
See a dermatologist. May I always advocate doctors
before you do
anything, doctor. And then the last question was, someone asked me, this is the last question. Hansa, how are you?
Hey, Pinduraka, how are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm okay. Like, to elaborate, how okay I am. I'm happy. Happiness is good. I'm happy that my business is starting to take structure, and content-wise, I feel like I've released such a solid body of work. Like you cannot tell me anything right now.
You are confident.
I'm confident with what I'm doing, that I'm offering, and then kids-wise, there's always that bit of mom guilt there. And then spiritual wise, I feel like I could do more, but then I always like to know that I'm 25. I always like knowing that with when it comes to my relationship with God, it's not about me. His grace is sufficient for me,
and it doesn't need to be perfect.
It doesn't need to be perfect. I understand, and I don't need to be in a prayer room for 4 hours every night. Yeah. It's personal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. How are you?
Oh, me? I'm supposed to answer that
Which
Okay, me. Hello, okay.
I'm playing the drums.
Okay, that's fun. Anyway, Anna, let me come. Ready to come outside. Ready outside. It was my drums, girl.
Tabuka Mota, she was so stressed. Where's my mommy?
Guys, I'm on the same phone with the ice cream.
Superstar.
And then I'm just one pen on the shay. Anyway, me, guys, from the last time I took my break, I think I'm much better. I'm more inspired to create, to work more, and to just, one last push before the year ends. Because there's more money to be made. So that's me personally. Spiritually, I think I'm okay. So I could be better. Guys, play nicely. I feel like there's always room for improvement. And then what else? I think that's all that I want to say, but it's a work in progress. And then funny question was no Pindra. How was it like growing up? Guys, let me tell you, we grew up for you because Trust don't move to where our mom stays now. I can't say the location, but we grew up in Strongest. And it was an okay home. Growing up was we grew up in a normal household.
I feel like it was always crowded.
You feel like that?
Yeah. There was always a cousin somewhere.
But that's how a lot of people grow up.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of people grew up. Because remember, yes, hi. Okay, just say. Sorry, Ezra.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pray for it.
No,
he doesn't do that. He's just going to look for something to play with. Growing up was nice. Like I said, our mom used to work a lot, and also at the time our dad used to work a lot. And I just remember having a lot of people around the house, but I also remember that there was warmth around our home. And take it around to unity end. So much that NOP.
NOP, oh boy. Why is the screenshot your album? In case they don't know.
So that they can go and listen.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song on the album?
Easy. Easy, whichever you want. You want to find in Celsius. I'm Celsius.
Because guys, Celsius is my favorite. Yeah. But anyway,
they like this. I like Voltz JT. Maybe some people don't even know.
No, Voltz Antonio also to that. We're talking about Voltz, by the way. He's a Zim hip hop artist. So we are definitely going to link the album.
Because we enjoy the album. And then the other thing about growing up, what I've noticed now is youth. What you think is normal is different. When you grow up, like, and I've also noticed that having a 2-parent household and a single-parent household, it's so different. There are certain things, like, I don't know what I was asking Ruth, actually everything that Twende does is so wow because she didn't have a dad, so his bar is pretty low. But like our bar is very high.
It's very high because our dad used to cook.
He was hands-on.
He was hands-on, like breakfast on a Saturday, you knew it was a throwdown. So yeah, that's how we grew up. That's how it was like. I think you guys get the idea. Also, Taiki Rongate, we were not allowed to play outside. And Kanoko Guro Ghetto, you know how painful that is.
You're watching everyone
playing outside, but you can't do anything about it. And then we later on moved, but then I was already going in high school, and she was still finishing in primary school. So that was us growing up, guys. So I think we've answered all your questions. I don't want to make this long. Can I just see? You can still ask in the comments.
Since it's my last. When the take over.
Hey, tell us about the takeover.
It was nice. I think people need to appreciate the work that you put into YouTube.
Ibasa.
No, trust so. Because I have things to do, then I have to film. So sometimes you film and it. Also, hours later, bye. But other than that, I enjoyed it, and I like we always say, this channel is not just for the people that we do it for. It's like a diary.
We're friends.
A year later, we'll come back and take a look. We're doing this. That's the same thing with my Instagram. Like with the content that I took a year ago,
it's completely different. I
so
think you did such a good job, guys. I was shocked.
With the last one.
The last one was really nice. guys, you can help me here, but I enjoyed even the process of editing it. The last one to you guys, I think it's the one that Keja Betera Eza. It was really nice, and I think you did a great job. I'm gonna buy you something really nice. I just don't know what it is. I actually filmed another vlog that's going up on Tuesday. I'm doing Vlogtober because I feel better now. So in that vlog, I just say I don't know what you want me to do for you. She says she doesn't want anything, but I'm gonna buy you something that you're going to see that 1 month I took over the channel, and this is my price.
You know what I always say? One of my friends says, can we pay you to cook for us? And I told her, how much do you want? Because you know what? The amount of money that I need, you can't give me. Like, my problems right now, they need a lot of money.
They need a Bill Gates. No, but it's the sentiment behind a gift. A gift is not to solve your problems. A gift is to appreciate. It's my birthday today. Please start writing my iPhone. Someone will just appreciate a card and flowers, and that card will mean a lot to them.
I won't know what to do with it.
It's called Denoson. No
offense if you watch it, like, good do you.
We prefer things that are different, guys. We love Denoson. If anything, it makes us cry all the time.
But I want to enjoy my things in
and
private.
we don't want to be put on those photos. That's something big to some people. So now you have a phone in your face
and you're reacting to doing a Range Rover. Now you don't know how to react.
You must cry, but you don't have the tears.
And then if you don't cry, she's not
she's acting or whatever. You did not ask us about all these things. Let's sign off those vlogs.
Bye guys.
Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, comment.
And we will see you on Tuesday because we're doing Vlogtober. So, yes, bye guys.
Do you see this?
Bye, guys.
Please say bye to Aka one last time. Aka's no Bobudan video. Hold this one. Come, Ezra.
Say bye for your name.
Say bye to the vlog, guys.
Say bye to the vlog.
Bye to the vlog. Ezra. Say bye. Bye bye, guys.